Alrighty, guys. Well, if you could write out a whole list of things that I just never thought I'd be talking about here on the Access Blockbusters YouTube channel, I mean, that list would be incredibly long, but I think somewhere nestled in there would be Sabrina Carpenter, which maybe she shouldn't be on that list because she does have a background in acting and she does sing. And now we're here talking about Sabrina Carpenter on the Access Blockbusters YouTube channel, on the Access Blockbusters Pod, because Sabrina Carpenter is going to be in a big movie. Or what we think could be a big movie. So this kind of came out of nowhere. This was just, it was from a Deadline article that I saw at first. And Sabrina Carpenter is going to be starring in a musical remake adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. There are some interesting things about this. There are some reasons for Universal to try this. And I think just a lot of intrigue around it. So let's dive into this article and just get into some of the details here. It says here, quote, on the heels of 6 Grammy nominations for her 7th studio album, Man's Best Friend, pop star Sabrina Carpenter has inked a deal to star in and produce an untitled musical inspired by Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland for Universal Pictures. For Carpenter, the project will mark a first attempt at anchoring a major studio picture. Plot details are under wraps. DGA award nominee and 2-time Emmy nominee Lorraine Scafaria, I probably butchered that name really badly, but from Hustlers and Succession is set to direct from her own script. Okay, so a lot of interesting things here. Number one, yes, this is going to be a new endeavor for Sabrina Carpenter. While she has some acting experience in the Disney Channel era, and I think she's done some other things here and there, this is a big deal. This is a really big deal. It's a big jump for somebody to try to anchor and lead in a motion picture. Not only a motion picture, but what looks like it's going to be, going to try to be a tentpole motion picture. Now, does that mean I inherently am doubting that she can do well? No, I just don't know. I don't think any of us know. And again, I think it's fair because we all felt very similarly about, I think we all did, I did, about Ariana Grande. When she was announced to be cast in Wicked, I was like, oh, interesting. Because she had some acting experience. I don't know if she was also on Disney Channel. I think so. But, had some acting experience. But really, I mean, it's not like, everybody has to make that leap at some point. It's just interesting that these, Sabrina Carpenter is making that leap in a really big way. But, if you're a wrestler like Dave Bautista or John Cena, The Rock, or singers like Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, they all have to make the leap at some point if they want to do acting. And again, this is just a big jump. So again, I'm not inherently doubting this move. I just don't know what her acting ability is. We know she can sing, obviously. She's, Grammy nominated, talented. We don't know, what the kind of song style is going to be, if it's going to be more in the pop vein, because Wicked was a very different musical style for Ariana Grande, and she crushed it. Because again, I mean, we just didn't know what we were going to get, and it ended up working out amazingly. Her performance, I thought, was fantastic for the role. Who knows if she has tons of range, but she fit the Glinda role so well. So here's hoping that Sabrina Carpenter can do the same for this Alice in Wonderland. Presumably she's playing a version of Alice from Alice in Wonderland. But who knows, right? Who knows? It's all been under wraps. So there's that. From the Universal side, this does look like, and again, it could work, it could not work, who knows? It does kind of smell like Universal is trying to recapture lightning in a bottle. They saw Ariana Grande do so well with Wicked. They are the studio that is producing and distributing Wicked. So of course, they look at that and they go, oh, hey, another big big pop star wants to do a movie musical. Let's do it. And look, it might work. It's not a formula because it's just so dependent on every actress or every actor and every project, right? But I mean, who's to say that they can't do it again? I'm not, I'd be interested. Obviously we need to see a trailer at some point. This is early days. I would imagine a 2028 release date, maybe 2027. So this is a long ways away, but still, I mean, it's something, right? It's something to think about. And again, I don't know enough about Sabrina Carpenter as an actress. I don't know enough about the kind of music that's going to be in this for me to even have an idea of whether or not this is going to be successful. Other thing to note as well is that Alice in Wonderland, while it is synonymous with Disney these days, is in public domain, which is why Universal can do this. So if any project is in public domain, that means any studio can grab it up and make anything they want out of it, given that the elements that they use are in the public domain. So this is all interesting, and it's just something that we'll keep an eye out over the next couple of years. Guys, what do you think about this? Sabrina Carpenter is making the jump from pop stardom to the big screen. Let me know in the comments down below.